Hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
Hey, good evening.
Good, how are you?
Good. Awesome. Nice to have you all back. And thank you for joining class, Phil. Looking forward to seeing you tonight.
Hello, hi. Yes, thank you.
All right. And are you in the Twin Cities or where you from?
Me, yeah, I'm originally I've been here in St. Paul for like 21 years now.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay. What about you, Radu?
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna bring something new to the table because while my wife is from St. Paul, originally we're in North Carolina now, but I'm Romanian originally, so
Okay. Awesome. All right. Yeah, so tonight's class is going to be focusing on the single consonants. And I just wanted to share with this class that while I was still working with 18 Council, a publisher, her publisher, which is Hmong Educational Resources, they actually help illustrate some images for this class material. So let me see. I already sent it to you in the student portal, haven't I? Let's see.
Excuse me. Hi. How do I get
Did
to the student
you
portal by chance?
yeah, I didn't get
There's a
that email
link to
either.
the student portal that was sent to your email. Look in your inbox. If it's not in your inbox, it might be in your spam folder.
Okay, all right. I'll take a
Yeah.
look. 1 second.
Okay. Beginning is October. Yes. So I did post the PowerPoint for tonight's class. How many of you had a chance to review it already before coming to class tonight? Okay. All right. And then after tonight, I will post the one for the following week, the video. Yes. And then next week, I'll be posting the quizzes. So, all right, let's go to our lesson for tonight. By the way, any of you plan on doing anything interesting for Halloween?
Work.
Work.
Yeah.
Okay. After class, depending if we got time or something, I'll share with you my costume that I've been working on for Halloween.
So before we start, if I may, is there any other email other than the third wave Hmong beginners class? Because that's the only one I received.
Um, what email specific are you looking for so I can
Anything from you or I mean the portal thing, the Google
um
Classroom, the whole
it
thing.
would be just me sending out emails. So there's only, I believe, there's two emails that I sent out. One is to let all the students who are on the list to make it to the wave, the third wave, for them to confirm their enrollment by making the payment.
That's the
And
one I got.
yeah, and then the second one was just to confirm with the Zoom link in case you have not have access to your student portal. So there should be only two emails that gone out so far, and then the rest of the communication will be through the student portal. So if I have something, I'll post in the student portal, which will notify you via email as well.
Okay, so I only got the first email, if that's any, the
It
other
should
one.
be the first two. Yes, I don't remember. Now I do send some emails beside the first two, but those are more specific for a specific student. So let's say if I needed something from you specifically, instead of sending it mass email, I would just
So
send it
if I may,
specifically to a,
the email I got says you should be getting an invitation in your email to accept the invitation to the Google Classroom portal.
yeah,
I never got the email with an invitation to the Google Classroom portal.
check in your spam folder.
I did,
You
I
did.
promise.
Okay, let me check.
I wanted to send you a note about it, but I thought,
Okay, I don't think I have you added on to the student portal yet. That's why you never got
that's my
one from me.
point.
What is your name? Is it Radu Sindria?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, then the reason why I didn't have you added on to the student portal, let me go to the, hold on. Stop sharing.
Sorry to hold everybody. Oh,
So look like you have not submitted your enrollment fee yet. That's why you're not added to the student portal. So those that are added to the student portal actually already paid their enrollment fee. So I will send you the link to the enrollment fee
I
later
already paid.
tonight.
I already paid last week.
You already paid last week?
Yep,
Well, what is your name then?
the same one. You should have gotten what did I use? One of the options that you gave there. PayPal, maybe?
Okay, I see you there.
There you go.
Yeah, it was pushed down the list. So I will add you right now.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, Radu.
No worries, I caused some of the trouble because they couldn't join last week, if you remember, because I just had a baby, so it was a little hectic. So it was a little delayed on my side as well.
Okay, you should be receiving an invitation by now. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that are also missing.
I'm still trying to locate mines. Let me see. And then Mm,
Were you able to find it?
Um, the classroom. Do you know what day was it? Oh, was it on the 16th?
I just sent it out today.
Okay.
For yours, it just sent it out today, earlier this morning. If not, then yesterday, but it's between yesterday and today.
Oh, is it the Google Classroom? Okay, yep, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep, I'm in.
Let me refresh my screen. Okay. You're clear. Radu, were you able to find it?
I found it, I just can't join for some reason.
You can't join for some reason.
Yeah. It wants to log me in with my email, which is obviously not a Google email. And
Oh, I
uh,
see.
does it have to be a Gmail?
It doesn't have to be. I had some student that used their school email and they were able to receive um
It's very interesting. And
one thing that I did do is that if by any chance it doesn't work, then I do create a specific email in Change for you that you can log into and then change your password and then use that for classroom.
okay.
Yeah, and then I also linked your personal email to that change email so that when I send information to the change email, you get it at your personal email as well. So I can get that taken care of for you after class
Okay.
tonight.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's do that and not hold anybody anymore. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So let's close that out and then share the screen again. How many of you actually had a chance to fill out that uh, like an intro asking why you're interested in taking Hmong class? I have that in the student portal. Have you looked into that yet? Okay, because I haven't received because usually when you fill it out, it'll ping me that I have an incoming email or assignment from a student. So if you get a chance, eh, try to do that. I just wanted to learn your background, what interests you to take Hmong classes. All right. So let's get started. Okay. All right. So with the Hmong vocabularies that we'll be learning tonight, for those of you that are Hmong in this class, I would like to ask you, growing up speaking Hmong, how do you normally hear the word for student?
Tu còn đỡ.
Tu cần tớ, okay.
I think I also heard Beijing or something, but I'm not sure.
Meijing. Meijing is actually more a person. Yeah, a person. Or like a guest. So Mei is the Green Hmong dialect, and then Zheng is person. Is more like for a person, but anyone want to take a shot before I move on to the vocabularies?
I think I used the term Mionahan.
Nahian, and then that is the Laotian term. And I heard that growing up too. And then the actual word for student, there's three different words. Meye are early childhood or elementary student. And then May, the May means small. And then May, the second one down is May. That is elementary or middle school student. La Ye are high school student to college student. So all of you are La Ye. So I will address you as La Ye. Lankai is a teacher. And why is now, how do you normally hear teacher growing up in Hmong?
I usually heard Tunku or Naiku.
Naiku is teacher. Tanku is principal. Okay. And that is Laotian. How about Sifu? You heard that too? Now, Sifu is more associated with martial arts or some kind of a acrobatic exercise. And then there's another word that I just recently heard not too long ago, Jahu. Jahu is more for like a religious pastor or something like that. Someone that teaches um, either religion or something outside of religion, but it's not involving physical interaction. So that is Jahu, and then Langai is Lang means to take responsibility, Gai means to teach. So Langai is teacher in Hmong. Jay Gai, Jay is a nest, like a bird nest. And then Guy is the one who oversees all the teachers. So J Guy is the one that oversees all the teachers, the principal or the headmaster. And then Guanlu is vocabulary. So these are the vocabulary for tonight's lesson. Every night you have new vocabulary that you'll be learning. You can use them in your everyday conversation. Learn to use them, get to know them, understand them, so that you can build your vocabulary base in Hmong. All right. And then we'll start with the single consonant. I already go through these once last week, and then I will go through them again. First of all, we'll go through with just the letters, and then we'll go through with images so you can connect or associate the letter to the word and the picture. So the first letter is jaw. Second, daw. Third, faw. Fourth, haw. Fifth, gaw. Sixth, law. Seventh, maw. Eighth, gnaw. Ninth, paw. 10th, caw. So when you say caw, make sure the sound coming from the back of your throat. Caw. 10th is R is jaw. Jaw. You kind of have to make the hard D. Jaw. 11th, the S is shaw, like a SH. 12th is the T. Daw. 13th is a V. Vaw. 14th is a X. Saw, like a S. 15th is Y. Yaw. And 16th, actually 17th is Jaw. So Z is Jaw, kind of like a J in a sense, but not exactly. Jaw. Okay, so these letters will now be associated with the picture and a word. Now, last to class, there was a student that asked me if I could make phonetics for these words. I tried to, but I don't know the scientific of making those phonetics, so it's not something that I can do at the moment. So C is jaw for jaw. Jaw means to throw. Or jaw for jaw. This is the rice pounder where you step on the opposite end and that lever moves up and down, pounding the rice to break the flake off from the rice seed. D for daw. Daw, day is dog. Or D, daw for da is eagle or hawk. F is fall for food, bottle, or foe, foe. H is haw for howl, drink, or hua, cloud. K is gaw for gao, umbrella, or gu, me. L is for law, lia for monkey, or lua, laughing. M is maw, me for cat, or maw for being sick. N is gnaw, gnaw for eating, or nung for bird. Baw, P is baw, ba for flower, or boa for bat. Q is gaw, K is egg, or ka for frog. R is daw, do is for pole, dia is knife. S is shaw, shaw is writing, or shua is fern. T is star, tang is for light bulb, or tu for ox. V is vol, vol is to slip or fall, va is a net. Thaw, sa is to think, or sao is the neck ornament or decoration. Y is yaw. Young is opium, or young is fly. Zhaw, zhao is to sit, or zhua is a comb. And the next one is the double vowel. No, the
Yeah,
double consonant.
Link, yeah,
Yes,
I have a question.
sure.
For the R, um, I feel like tell you how, like when you're saying knife and
Yeah.
like jua, like they sound a little different, so I don't really know how to say the R.
Do, dia. Don't, they're almost all the same. It's just how we hear it. Now, I do notice that when we make the sound, whether virtually through the web or even in classroom, I still have a hard time hearing the correct sound too. So unless you're right up close and you're listening in close, then you can hear the exact sound of how it's pronounced. But if you have any question, you can always ask me for clarification. Any further question?
Will you say R one more time for us?
R is daw, daw, dia, dong, do, do. So
Think
it's like this hard D that you have to kind of push.
Will
If
you, I have a quick question. Will you
yeah,
say D and R together so I can hear the difference?
daw is D, daw is R. Daw, daw. Can you hear the difference? Yeah,
It's kind of got like a J sound with it, the D.
yeah, in a sense. That's one thing that I would like to have future teachers who are specialized in phonetics to help with correcting these sound because and making it easier for student to learn because as I'm making these sound, I'm making sounds that I'm used to and which are correct, but then sometimes it's hard for listeners to grasp the correct sound when they're trying to listen to.
So I do teach phonetics too, because I'm an
Okay,
SLP. And we do the International Phonetic Alphabet. So
sure.
we use different symbols. We don't use like the Roman alphabet letters. Um,
Yeah,
so like that's how I'm writing things down so that I can know what you're saying.
okay.
That's something that you would have to teach someone how to say, because like the
Yeah,
letters are different.
right. Definitely. Good that you brought that up. I appreciate that. Okay, so next we're going to be going through the double consonant. CH is chaw, jaw, haw is chaw, DH, daw, haw is daw, DL is daw, law, law. So kind of like combining the D and the L, law. H, L is haw, law, law. HM is haw, maw, maw. HN is haw, naw, naw. KH is gaw, haw, caw. ML is maw, law, malaw. NC is gnaw, jaw, jaw. So when you start pronouncing the N, the dual consonant with the N at the beginning, you have to make this nasalization before saying it out. Jaw, and you can feel it. Jaw. The NK, gnaw, gaw, gaw. The NP, gnaw, baw is baw. You with the NP, you actually don't feel much of that nasalization. It sounds more like a M, baw. That's how it sounds to me. I could be wrong, but that's how it sounds to me. But the yaw and gaw, you can actually feel that nasalization. The NQ, gnaw, gaw, gaw. So you can feel the nasalization there. The NR, gnaw, daw, daw. The NP, gnaw, daw, daw. same thing. N, Y, N, Y, N, same thing. So look like just the NP alone has more of an M sound at the beginning. Ba, bo. And then the PH, ba, ha, is pa, like a single P in English. P, L, ba, la, is blah. QH is ka, ha, ka. So you can feel the sound coming from your throat. RH, ta, da, ha is ta. And the TH, da, ha is ta. Now the TH and the RH is very similar in sound if you're not paying attention, but they're different too. The TS, da, shaw is jaw, kind of like a J. The TX is thaw, saw, saw. Now this one has it's hard to explain that one. I'll find out and get to you with an explanation on that one. And then the XY is saw, yaw, shaw, shaw. So CH, jaw, haw, chaw, chaw for bridge, or chi for flag, daw, haw, daw, tia for jump, or tow for passing, haw, law, law, li for moon, or lu for brain. Ha, ma is ma. Hmong is for Hmong, or ma is for wolf. Ha, na is na, na. Nu is for sun, na is for wearing. Ga, ha is car. Cow is for shoes, or cow is for picking up trash, or picking up objects. Ma, law, mlaw. Mlong is for listening, or mlaw is for statue. Na, jaw, yaw. Yo, kick, or yay, climb. Na, ga, nga. Nga is for boat, or ngao mong is for girl, Hmong girl. Na, ba, ba. Boa is for pig, bao shua is for dreaming. Na, ga, nga. Ngoa is for pigeon, ngai is for meat. Na, da, da. Day is for stop. Ndao Hmong is for Hmong boy or male. Na, da, da. Ndong is for tree, or ndai for ladder. Na, ya, nya. New is for cow, or nia is for money. Ba, ha, paw, paw for towel. Pao for auntie. Ba, la, blah. Blah is for owl or hoplia, forehead. Ga, ha, paw. Pia is for teach or tell. Ka is for hole. RH, da, ha, ta. Ta is to pull. Tao is to warm up or steam. Da, ha, ta. Tie is to stop or block. Tong is a bucket. Da, shaw, jaw. Jaw is for tiger or J is for house. Da, saw, saw. Thigh is to catch or Sia is for scissor. Saw, yaw, yaw. Xiong is for year or xiong is for bamboo. Okay, and this is all the lesson that there is for week 1. So study the sound. The video will come out hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day, but I should put it in so that you'll have time to listen to the sound and practice the sound with the images. Any question?
Will you repeat DL, NC, and NY, please?
Okay, DL. Now, as I mentioned before, the DL is a green dialect, so I don't have an image for the DL in here, but DL is law. How do you pronounce that? Kayang, you green monk, right?
I am, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Is there a word that it comes to your mind with DL? Maybe I can say it correctly.
Like la for monster or ghost?
Uh, monster or ghost would be Tla, Tla,
Yes, I noticed that you have this
Tla.
unique, um, like a little K
Yeah,
when you
like
say it
Tla.
out too, right?
Yeah,
Gla, right?
Tla. Mm-hmm. Tla.
Yeah. Did you get it, Gonjo? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so D, they almost have this K sound that comes out with it too, even though it's spelled D. And then what else did you need, Gonjo? There's
The
another
NC and NY.
N, C, and N, Y. N, C is yaw, as in yun yaw, unjun
Oh,
yaw.
so it's just like y'all, like okay.
Yeah,
No.
yes.
Yeah.
And then NY is nyaw, as in nyaw, nyaw zone.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Any other question? Now, the question doesn't have to be related to class materials. I made this class for open discussion. So after the lesson, if you heard some Hmong word off the street that you're unsure of and you want to get clarification, this is the good place to bring it for class discussion that I can share with you what it either means or how it's being used, or it can be open to anything as well. So I did have meaningful conversation with previous students, especially when they bring stuff from outside the class for class discussion. So it's open to let you know that if you have anything you want to share in class, please feel free to. I'm not against anything. All right. And then I did,
I have one.
go ahead.
So it's saying how are you, right? So I kind of know how to say it. It's like konnichiwa.
Go, no, li,
So
ja.
is the first one? They either have a like hard time understanding. Is it? Am I saying me or you? So
Go is
like
you.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
call is it
It's go, kind of like a
go
G when you
like a
say
G?
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sounds good.
Go, no, li, ja. Yeah.
No licha. Okay, no licha. Okay. Yeah, that one I yeah, it's starting to learn that one. So
Yeah. If you like, you can work your way through intermediate three is when I have conversation class where we talk about asking for time, telling time, or asking about wearing clothes, how to say put
no,
on
no.
a hat or something like that. Yeah.
No, this is fine. This breaks down like the pronunciations of like
Yeah.
every word. So I think I need to start off here. So
Yep.
thank you.
All right. So I remember at the beginning of the class, I did mention that I was going to share with you the costume that I was working on. It's actually a Halloween competition for our family this Saturday. So about 2 years ago, I put together a costume, samurai. So let me share that with you. Yeah, so that was the samurai outfit that I created about 2 years ago. And at first, I was gonna just go to like Amazon or eBay and just get those nice pre-made leather um armor, but then it cost a lot, and I wanted to get something for both me and my wife to participate. So I gave some thought into it, and I said, maybe not. I'm not going to invest $500 just for a set. So why not put some creativity into it and make something out of it? So that's how I came about designing this costume for both me and my wife. And then this year, how many of you heard of King Chio? It's actually an ancient king from China, which is the Hmong king. This is back in the 1700s. So he is a very, um, he's the kind of person that can manipulate weather and knows how to also practice dark magic too. So let me share another screen. So this is a set with both me and my wife together. And then I also handmade that sword from scratch. And then the next one is okay. So this is King Chio's outfit. Almost like the other one, because I'm using the same vest. But instead of having Handao on the arm guard and shoulder guard, I use fox fur because in ancient time, King Chio is actually wearing animal fur. So I combined modern Hmong clothing and ancient uh, idea of fox fur to create that outfit. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Yeah.
Very cool.
Can I
Thank you.
quickly share my two greatest creations?
Can I just ask a quick question? I did step away, so maybe you mentioned this, but where are you planning to wear your outfit to?
There's a VU
Okay,
Family
chill. Oh,
Minnesota Halloween contest this
oh,
coming
okay, okay.
Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And then as you can see this picture, the horns are red and it kind of like sticking up, but the horn that I actually created look like this. Yeah. And this looked more original according to King Chio's time period. The horns are more horizontal rather than vertical. So that's all I have to share. And thank you for coming to class tonight.
Thank you. Very cool costume.
All right. So I will see you all next week.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Please don't
Oh,
forget about the
one more thing. Next week, yes, I'm gonna get you taken care of, Radu. And then next week, after we start having quizzes, I'm gonna throw out some pop quiz during class so that as this is probably gonna be more toward the third or fourth week when you're more familiar with the sound, then just gonna throw some sound out and then have you type it in the chat. All right. All right. So again, have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.